Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about blogging, and this is something that I wasn't really introduced to when I first started coaching, and in fact I really started getting into it within the past couple of months now. So this is something that is going to end up being eventually a huge part of your business. And a lot of you may have come across a couple blogs. You may have seen Melanie Mitros, you may have seen Scotty Hobbs, Fit and Funky, any of those you may have seen. Those coaches, those top coaches, in fact, use their blogs as an outlet. They use it to tell you about different programs, their own fitness journeys, different recipes, etc. So the reason that we are encouraging you all to start a blog so early is because we believe that this is going to be a huge opener for you. There is something called your warm market, and that is your group of Facebook friends. So as you continue to extend and add more people to your network, obviously you're going to eventually you're going to max out. You're going to max out of all of the friends that you're allowed to have. Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends, and you're going to have to start going elsewhere. We talk about how important a like page is, but this is just another component to expanding your network and reaching a group of people that you haven't before, because a lot of people follow blogs. A lot of people like to hear this kind of stuff. And if somebody's really into health and fitness, they're going to be looking for a health and fitness blog to follow. You're going to want to attract people that are interested in what you do and your brand. So you want to obviously make your blog kind of going around everything that your brand is. I am a television reporter. I love to cook. I love recipes. I love Beachbody. I love fitness. I love my family and my dog. So everything that you'll see on my blog is probably going to revolve around that. Oh, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm obsessed with the Pittsburgh Steelers, so I do a lot of posts about them too. I'm getting a following with people that would be a lot like me and have the same interests. And that's exactly what you will end up doing once you create a blog of your own. Now I'm going to share my screen with you and show you a couple different things that I would typically do with my blog. So we'll start off right now. We're going to start right here. This is WordPress.com. In a nutshell, you can see that this is where I have done mine. Now there are other options on where you can do your blog. Some people use Blogspot. Some people use other things, but I use WordPress because it says it right here, the easiest way, and it really is. It's super easy, and you can be really creative with it. So when you get on, you'll see you can do a lot of different things. You can even create your own domain name, but we don't have to worry about that right now. That'll end up whenever you decide you want to make it kelseypape.com or something. Whenever you get a .com, that's what it is. So you'll go to create website when you get on here. Right here, I'll bring you obviously down to where we literally just were. We'll get to it. Then you're just going to go through here. You're going to pick what your blog is. Mine is Team Simply Beautiful, so you type in whatever you want it to be. You go through the 5 steps, and now I'm going to take you to where mine is. So I'm just going to log in because I want you guys to see what it looks like inside once you create your page. So this is what it's going to look like whenever you log in. Now the first thing I recommend that you do is you're going to, with WordPress, they make it super easy for you. So you get to do everything you want to do. Now this looks extremely intimidating, and yes, it probably looks that way. But first what you're going to do is you're going to win and make it as beautiful and lovely as possible. So you're going to go to Appearance, go to Themes. Whenever it decides to load, sorry about the wait. Well, while we're waiting for this to load, it looks like it's freezing for some reason. Okay, so I'm really not sure why this is doing this, but we'll get to it, I promise. This is what my theme is, and this is what my blog looks like. It's very, I put a lot of work into it just because I've been messing with it for so long. I've honestly gone through like 6 different themes before I even got to this point. So I finally found one that I really, really love, and this is the theme that I chose. Mine is called Metalla, but there is a ton of different themes that you can go through. You can see that some of them you have to pay $69 for. Others are completely free, like these ones here. You can preview them. I'm not going to touch any of this because I don't want to mess with my blog, but there are so many different things that you can choose from, you can pick. So find one that you think fits your blog, and then all you have to do is press, let's say, activate. You activate it and it'll pop up. Customize over here. It's going to bring you to what your page looks like here. So it's going to give you an example. On the side, you can just mess with it. So you can click on color, say, okay, I want my text header color to be white. Header, I don't have a header on mine, but you can put a photo there. If you want a drop-down menu, you can put it there. I don't have that. And then widgets is the one thing that's pretty exciting. I have a sidebar, so everything that you see over here is under the widgets tab. So I have a hello, welcome to my page, like me on Facebook. You can see my actual page there. Follow me on Twitter. Archive, so someone can click down and click on December and look at what I posted. So that's that. And I always have you always should have a contact me button, which is right there, and I just put my email address there if they want to contact me. Now we're going to get into all this stuff and how I made all those. Now when you pick a theme, these are not going to show up. You have to make your own. So the way you can do that, we can get back. And this is going to all be by preference, how you do this, because everybody's is their own. I'm not telling you to make one that looks exactly like mine. Again, you're going to want to create one based on your own brand. But what you'll do here is you'll go to Pages, and for you'll press Add New. So once you press Add New, it will, you can see here, it'll bring you to this page. You'll create that, but we'll go back so I can show you exactly what it looks like. My story is my home page. So what you would do is once you decide you want to do something about your story, you'll get in here and you'll put your title of the page up there. And I posted some pictures in there and I told my story. Now you can add media right here. Adding media is, you can upload files and add it. That's extremely important. Pictures are huge for a blog. Make sure you add as many pictures as possible. If I wanted to link this to another story, I can just highlight it over here, press this insert link, add a link to one of my other blog posts. Bullets, numbers, bold, anything like that. So it's very generic at first because I didn't pay for anything. This is a free one, so it's not incredibly exciting, but it gets the job done. So every single thing that you need will be here. You press update for you. Your first time will be published. If you want to add it in order, when you have to go here to say what order you want your tabs in. So obviously you can see on my page here, home, my story. So this is number 2 here. That's why it is number 2 there. Like results would say 3 under it, YouTube videos would say 4. So I'm going to take you through the way that I decided to do that. Whenever you get on here, when somebody goes to your page, it's going to come to your blog posts. Mine, as you can see, vary from a lot of different things. I have homemade chicken tenders and sweet potato fries, so recipes. I have things that I learned through personal development, my secret to momentum in all aspects of life. I wrote down what I learned. I always attribute it to who I learned it from, which is here. Another recipe here, so you can obviously tell my brand that I like to cook. How I beat the urge to cheat. This is an inside look at the struggles that I go through as a Beachbody coach and through my own journey, and people can relate to that, and this is how I beat that. You don't have time for breakfast? Drop that excuse immediately. Here's all the reasons why you need to be eating breakfast. So I'm educating people. And then I give them some recipes on some quick breakfasts that they can have. I won't apologize for chasing my dreams. This is just another personal post. So people like when you get personal. 3-day refresh, truths and myths. This is one of my favorite blog posts because I use it for everything. So your blog can be used for a bunch of different reasons. I use this one because if somebody asks me about the 3-day refresh, I copy and paste the link to this and I send it to them. I literally go through and answer every single question in my own words about what this is and show them exactly what the 3-day refresh is all about. So I always attribute people to my blog. It's going to keep them there a little bit longer because they're going to go surfing through it. More recipes. I do a lot of recipes because they do really well on my page. But if you want to go back to any of the other months that I've posted in, let me get to the top of this. All you have to do is, because of my widgets, go over here to archives and click on November and say, what was she doing in November? Well, another recipe, of course, because that's all I love to post them. Steelers Obsession, my third stadium. I told you that I like to get a little personal, tell you about my likes and my interests. I am trying to go around to every stadium in the NFL to watch the Steelers play. I ended up going and seeing them play in the Titans Stadium this time, and that's why I did this. So I talk about my personal life too. You don't have to be all about Beachbody. I talk about my personal life. I talk about my dreams. I mean, I talk about a ton of different things. So your blog is mainly about what you want to do. So that's what pages are. Obviously, posts are your blog posts. So this is if I wanted to look through every single thing I've ever done, here's all of my blog posts. So I can go in and I can edit. I can do whatever I want. But that's all I'm going to get into today because I don't want to go too crazy. But whenever you decide you want to get on here and go on your blog post, whenever you log in, it's right here. It's literally right there. You click on that little pencil and you get to writing. That's all it is. Super easy and super fun. If you want to see how many people are searching and looking at your blog, you'll see this little thing up in the corner you can click on. This is super easy, guys. It's nothing complicated or tricky. It's just a matter of making it your own. And I definitely encourage you to do this sooner than later because this is something that is definitely helping my business a lot right now because I always refer to it. I post it on my like page. I post it on my personal Facebook page. And I won't give people I'll say, who wants the recipe to this? Give me 30 likes. And I'll get the 30 likes on the picture and then I'll post the blog post down there. So they always are going back to the blog post and they're always looking at every single thing that I do. So you can obviously see that there's tons of things that I do. And I'm going to show you one more time every single thing that, go back to it. I'm going to show you every single thing that I have on here. So I have my story. Results is another tab that I think is extremely important because every time somebody says, well, did you do this program? What were your thoughts on it? Well, you can see that I did the 21-day fix, T25, the 3-day refresh. You can see that I did P90X3. You can see that I'm in the middle of Insanity Max 30. So you can see all of my results on how I did on every program. I do a lot of YouTube videos, as you can tell. I haven't updated this in a while, so this isn't a good example. But this basically shows a bunch of things that I'm doing. 21-day fix recipes. Every single thing that you've ever seen me post, I will link back to this page. So if somebody wants something really quick, they just click on it and it will take them there. And then, of course, I love to shout out my team because they are the reason that I am where I am. So I always shout them out and put their pictures up on here so they know that they are recognized and loved by their coach. So that's basically the nuts and bolts of a blog. If you have any questions, please feel free to post in the comment section. I know this video is a little bit longer because it is so complex, but this is going to do wonders for you. It did wonders for me. It's exciting. It's a way to express yourself, especially if you love writing like I do. So your call of action today is to create a blog and post the link in the comment section below. You don't have to go all out and make it perfect right now. You don't even have to start writing in it yet, but we want you to get started. So post the link into the comment section below, and any questions you have, I will be happy to answer. Have a great day, guys.